TikTok and you can hear me, will you type something in the chat? Let's see. So I'm gonna hunt some shiny Comfey during this stream. So let me head over. Oh, it looks like I am live. Hello, Librarian Vibes. How's it coming in? Is it coming in clear? Thank you for tuning in to help me test out the stream. So if you're wondering, I'm live on TikTok right now and Twitch and YouTube. Okay, it's working. Alright, sick. Yeah, so I'm gonna go hunt some shiny Comfey. That's the plan. And yeah, should be a fun time. I do streams like this all the time on Twitch, and I have a YouTube channel called Daily Sassifrass, which I dedicate to my live streams that are more shiny Pokemon oriented, or, you know, anything that's not competitive Pokemon is typically on that channel. But I do occasionally put like clips. Whoa. If you hear that, someone resubscribed to me on Twitch right now, and I have so many different screens going on right now. I have no idea what's going on, yo. Like, for real. Thank you. Hold on, let me pull that up. Ada, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you here. So if anyone wants to know what my TikTok is, if you use TikTok at all, it's Sassifrass TV. And I should be live on TikTok as well right now. I wanted to hunt some shiny Comfey just to test out this TikTok stream. I'm doing a stream on YouTube and Twitch as well, but kind of a different setup than I normally work on. You're sitting in that tower in Final Fantasy XIV. You're still in there? So you're saying you've been there for how many hours? Right. You know what? I should just make a berry sandwich, since I have so much Herba Mystica from all the 7-star Terra raids. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So this is my very first TikTok stream ever. I figured I'd test it out, just doing some shiny hunting. Excuse me, I didn't mean to bump that. So I'm going to use a tomato and spicy and salty Herba Mystica. I have so much extra that it doesn't really matter. Also, let me do something real quick. I think everything should be coming in alright. I don't know, this is the first time I've ever tried this. So I am streaming on my TikTok, which I don't really even post to, if I'm being honest. I kind of just stopped posting a lot. I make a lot of short form content for my YouTube channel, and I have not been posting any of that to TikTok, which I could. I just haven't been using TikTok really. I didn't even know I could go live. So, welcome. I'm streaming on my YouTube channel, Daily Sassifrass, and I'm also streaming on Twitch, just Sassifrass. That's my main alias. I have a other YouTube channel that's all about Pokemon Go PvP. But this channel, well, I guess my TikTok and my, yeah, it's just kind of like whatever. Like I said, I don't really post to it, but I could. I've been mainly posting music stuff because I'm putting out a solo album in September, and my most recent reels I've posted on TikTok are promoting songs that I've released singles of for the album. Alright, so I have my sandwich made. If any of you are interested in like ska music or reggae, you might be interested in some of the music I'm producing. Right. Isn't Comfey is a fairy type, right? Am I crazy? Let me just verify this before I spend too much time sitting here realizing it's actually like a grass type. Okay, yeah, it is a fairy type. That's what I thought. I thought it was one of those Pokemon that you think it's a grass type, but it's not, and it is that case. So I guess there's an event going on with Gimme Goal. So there's certain outbreaks in the different regions, and I guess Comfey is the event one for this, for the Bidome. I do actually want to try to do some more VGC content on my Twitch. It's been a while since I've really been playing. But the current regulation is a lot better in my opinion. It gets rid of all the Paradox Pokemon. I mean, ever since Fluttermane became an option, it's been top dog. Or top gal, excuse me. Fluttermane, straight up, one of the most insane Pokemon to be released in a generation. It was at the top of almost every format. I think it was at the top of every format it was allowed in. Maybe in the last regulation I didn't see it as much, but that was just because people were running like Miraidon. Well, not that like, you know, Fluttermane wouldn't be good against Miraidon, but the issue in that scenario is Miraidon can still just hit it from the electric side really hard. Discharge, there was a team that people were running. I actually made an adaptation of it where I ran a Araquanid on it. And what I liked using was the Farigiraf combo. So there was a Farigiraf with Ground Terra that would pair up with Miraidon at the early, I think it was Regulation G. That was the most recent one. Because I think it's on, they're on H right now, which if you're not familiar with VGC or Pokemon, play Pokemon rules. So the last couple formats have allowed, like the last format allowed legendaries in it, like Groudon and Kyogre, and usually when it gets to that point in the cycle, it becomes, I mean, it can seem stale, but to be honest, it's actually not that bad. It's just that it takes time for people to really adjust to the formats. But they actually, this current format, they removed all legendaries and all Paradox Pokemon. So it's actually really interesting because they introduced a lot of Pokemon in the DLC that really never got a chance to be used. I mean, even during the early VGC regulations, there were Pokemon like Frostmoth that you would never see a Frostmoth getting play outside of Generation 9. Like, legitimately. Wait, is that a shiny? Or is it just lighting? Just being able to Terra allowed a lot of Pokemon that typically weren't that good because of their typing become usable. Like Frostmoth, actually kind of cool. And Snow became a lot better in Generation 9 competitively. Being able to add a defense boost to ice types on the field is actually pretty good. Thanks again for tuning into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is my first TikTok stream ever. I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but I wanted to just kind of like test the waters by trying to do a shiny hunt for Comfey. This is actually a pretty cool support Pokemon in VGC. I bet it could even get some play here in the current form regulation, excuse me. Let's see. Turn down the game a little bit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, let me see if I can do that real quick. One second. Yeah. It's a great suggestion. Let's see. Audio. Is that a little bit better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me a tad bit better over the game? Should I turn down more? Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, this is my very first live stream on TikTok. Here, I'll put it at like 50%. Maybe that'll be good. Sorry, I didn't want to like blow out your ears or anything. Alright. Alright, thank you for letting me know that the game volume was too loud. That should help. So there's a few different outbreaks, so I might just knock this one out entirely and then just go to the next one. And I can always soft reset if I don't end up getting a shiny. But yeah, I was saying Comfey, actually pretty good support Pokemon in VGC. Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe out this entire outbreak, and then, like I said, I'll just jump around to all the different ones, and if I end up not getting one throughout the outbreaks, I'll just reset at that point. Yeah, the moveset on this is not... Oh, I keep forgetting it's a fairy type. I probably could have just removed it. This is a raid Gyarados, like kind of a niche build. I have chilling water. I think I was using it in the Dondozo raids when I was like posting some on my YouTube and Twitch. Speaking of which, that Terra raid that's coming up with Dragonite, it could potentially have a steel move, but I was thinking Mimikyu could be pretty good in that situation. I mean, I guess you could just Terra Ghost or something. Let me see something. I just want to bring up Comfey's shiny, so I know what I'm looking forward to. Okay, so it's like the blue instead of green. I think that'll be noticeable. It is kind of like a subtle difference. But yeah, there's a bunch of these right now in this area, so I'm just gonna entirely wipe this out. And if you're new here, this is my very first TikTok stream. I'm sure there will be issues, but I don't know, maybe it's already resolved. I didn't even know I could stream on TikTok. I thought you had to have 1,000 followers, but I guess I have like a 14-day trial or something to see if I get banned. Speedrun to get banned. No, but for real, if you're enjoying, maybe consider following. I was saying a little bit earlier that I haven't really posted on my TikTok consistently, but I do make a lot of short form content, but I just post it to my YouTube channel, Daily Sassifrass. I could post it more frequently on TikTok if people are interested. I mean, I don't know why I don't. I've already made it and edited it. Why don't I just post it everywhere? Anyways, I was also mentioning that the last few shorts or reels that I've put on TikTok are actually promoting some songs I've been releasing. I have an album that I'm putting out in September, and so far I have 5 songs I've released as singles that are going to be on that album. So if you're interested, you can check them out. It's just on my page. I actually just released a song yesterday called Local Almaduros. It's a ska song. I don't know, if you like ska or reggae, you might, or punk music, you might like the music I'm making. But yeah, I didn't make any content yet to promote that song. Yeah, I do have something in mind. I'll post it on TikTok once I do. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, I would just refer you to those reels because they give you all the information, how to stream the songs. They're on Spotify, YouTube Music. But right now I'm just kind of chilling. I do a lot of Pokemon content. I have a couple YouTube channels revolved around Pokemon. I've been a fan for a while. Grew up with Red and Blue when I was a kid. And here I am still playing 25 years later. It's insane. I'm a really big competitive battler, but this past season I've actually taken more of a backseat. I'm not like traveling or playing competitively that much. More just chilling, and I've been working on a Shiny Living Dex in Pokemon Home for a while. So Yeah, I do shiny hunts pretty frequently on YouTube and Twitch. This is my, like I was saying earlier, my very first TikTok stream. So if you're enjoying this, you know, maybe consider following. I have 14 days to get 1,000 subscribers. Otherwise, I'll try to stream. I don't know. We'll see. If this format works, maybe I'll try it again. I have to get all the post-game legendaries still. And since a lot of them I will hunt for IVs, you know, if they're physical attackers and I don't need 0 speed IVs, it's not really going to matter. You know, I'm just going to catch them. Maybe I'll catch them in a special ball or whatever, but any special attackers, I'm going to try to soft reset for 0 attack IVs, like Lugia, for example. Spectrier. All the, like, special attacking legendaries that I could potentially use later down the line competitively. And then also, Glastier, I need to hunt for 0 speed IVs. I don't think I have one. And it's a pretty good Trick Room Pokemon. Right now I'm just knocking out Comfey because it increases the odds of getting a shiny. It gets a higher roll at a certain point. I think at like 60 knockouts, or is it 30? I can't remember. But since I'm not really, since there's so many of these current outbreaks, as you'll see here, I'll show you. There's this one here, there's one over here, there's one over there. Normally I would knock it out to the max amount, and then I would just run around and keep resetting spawns. But in this situation, since I have so many options, I'm just gonna knock out all of them in here, in this outbreak, and then I'll just move on to another outbreak. I think I'll get a shiny eventually this way. And I think it'll be more fun than just kind of knock out all the Pokemon. If it gets to the point where I get through every outbreak and I still haven't got a shiny, then I can soft reset since I didn't save after knocking these outbreaks out. But yeah, for the most part, I think that's all of the Comfey in this outbreak. So I'm gonna head over to another one now. Good timing on that. And let me see how much time I got left on my sandwich. I have 17 minutes. Alright, cool. So, let's see here. Right. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. We're gonna go knock out some more Comfey. That should be a good time. Right, here we go. Almost there. Alright, at the next outbreak. So yeah, the only real difference I can really tell on the shiny is that it has a blue little like ribbon leaf thing instead of green in the front. So I think we'll notice it when we see it. It's just not really the most obvious difference, I feel, maybe. Maybe there are different colored flowers and like maybe some of them are in a different order. Kind of like how Togepi is. I don't know. Let me look again. I don't think it actually has much difference other than that. Yeah, I think it's just that little like ribbon leaf thing on its head. But yeah, cool Pokemon. You know, and the thing about this Pokemon, you know, if I can get one with low attack, that'd be amazing. But this is just for my Living Dex collection. Oh wait, there it is. Isn't that it? Yo, that's it. I already found it. Alright, let me save real quick. Let me get out my Cleavor with False Swipe. Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, see, that was fast. Alright, where did I put Cleavor at? There he is. Equalizer, that is such a funny name. I love naming. I love bug Pokemon. Definitely my favorite type. Alright, let's go. Just in time for a shiny Comfey encounter. The very first one. me go for false swipe. The fact that it could even take that is insane. Thanks again for joining today, ladies and gentlemen. Going for false swipe. I think I have some unique special balls from the lotto. I don't remember what I have available, but I'll probably try to use one of those to catch it with. Why not, you know? Or maybe I should save them for my legendary encounters. Yeah, I only have like... Love Ball, though, could be really good on Comfey. Here, I'll give it a shot. I don't really mind. It's okay if it breaks out. Yes, let's go. Got it in the Love Ball. That's amazing. Yo, that was actually super fast. Not even like 15 minutes into my sandwich. Alright, let's check and see if it has a mark at all. Okay, it doesn't have a mark. That's fine, doesn't matter. It has decent attack, though. That's actually not bad for a special attacker. I mean, it is a fairy type, to be fair, so it's going to resist foul play regardless. But the thing about Comfey, the thing about decent attack is that it actually has a chance to be 1, which means at level 50, it's exactly the same value as having 0 attack. I don't know, I don't want to get too into it if you're not a battler, but IVs are kind of weird that way in Pokemon. Pokemon's such a weird game. How it's kind of like has like this overly complex system built into it for almost like no reason at this point. You know? Like, why is it so hidden on how to do certain things? Like, even think about the wording for moves like Trick Room. It twisted the dimensions. Unless you read somewhere else or just knew what that meant, like, would you ever understand what is happening in the game when that happens, when you see that text, you know? It's strange. Anyways, I could do something else, or I could try to get more Comfey. Here, let me see what else is available. Cause... Oh, whoa. Galarian Slowpoke Outbreak. That's actually kind of cool. I might go there. Riolu. That could be a fun one, but I think I have... I know I have Lucario. I think I have Riolu already, too. Kilowattra, whatever it's called. I don't remember what that one's called. Maybe that was what it's called. That one could be cool to hunt, since it's so annoying. Otherwise, I'm just trying to see if there's any fairy types that I could finish up this sandwich in. Oh, actually. That's a psychic fairy type, isn't it? I don't remember if its base form is dual type or not. This might be one of the situations where it's like a psychic type on its first form. But I think it's a fairy. I think I'm not even thinking of it correctly. I don't think this is a psychic type at all. Actually. Ooh, look at all the Kirlia. Yeah, I think Hatena is just fair. Wait, is it though? Is it? Wait, is it a psychic fairy type? It might be. I guess I could look it up. The sandwich gives you a shiny roll. Pretty much gives you a couple shiny rolls, so it increases the odds of a shiny, and also it can increase the encounter rate of a certain type of Pokemon, which on turn can give you higher odds at getting a shiny, and then also it gives you a higher chance of getting a title on the Pokemon that you catch, which is also kind of nice. What that means is if you get a mark on your Pokemon, it can have some sort of flavor text when it gets thrown into battle. Which is cool, you know, makes it a little more unique. But it's just another RNG factor on top of getting a shiny. So there are people that, you know, focus on trying to get every type of mark, every type of ribbon, etc. But it's impossible to get every type of mark on a Pokemon. It's literally impossible. But ribbons are a different case, depending on generation, like which one you got it in. Let me see how much time I have left. I have like 9 minutes left on my fairy sandwich. I just want to look up this Pokemon and make sure I'm doing this correct. Like, I'm confirming this is a fairy type Pokemon, and then also that I know what the shiny looks like. So yeah, the final form is a fairy psychic, but the base form is only a psychic type. Okay, so I'm not getting a boost here. Maybe I'll just run around and see if I get like a Ralts or a Kirlia. Or I could just say it doesn't matter, and I'll just make a sandwich. Like, I don't necessarily need to use the rest of the sandwich. Normally that's the fun, you know? Because I already got the shiny I want. So there's always a chance to get another one without any expectations of getting one. I mean, if I just run around here, I'm sure I can potentially find a Ralts or Kirlia. Or Gardevoir. There were some Gardevoir spawning around here too. And those are all pretty cool shinies. Those ones will be pretty obvious when they spawn in, if it's a shiny or not. It was weird the way the like shading or lighting is. It almost made it look like, I don't know if any of you play Pokemon Go also, but there was a Kirlia they released that had a top hat, and it almost looked like that Kirlia. Thanks for joining me here today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Ooh, Munchlax. Let's see. Right now I'm just finishing up my fairy sandwich, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna go hunt Slowpoke. Potentially. Just because Slowpoke got, I don't know if I have, you know what though, I don't know if I should do that. I just remembered I caught a bunch during the community day for Pokemon Go, so I could just send it into home. What was the other option I was looking at that it kind of struck me as interesting? I don't really care too much about. I mean, you know what? I don't have the shiny of this Pokemon. Oh yeah, the bird. The bird. The bird. I mean, it probably has a higher shiny chance right now. That's what it feels like with these event spawns. I feel like they're so, like, since they're so plentiful, you don't really have to stress it. Here, you know what? How about I just, like, keep trying to get a Gardevoir, Ralts, or Kirlia until the sandwich is up? And then I'm thinking, I do kind of want to hunt Slowpoke still. Maybe at least get one as a shiny. I don't know, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. And it will stick out. So it won't hurt our eyes as we're staring at the screen. Also, should I be making the gameplay, should I zoom in on the gameplay, or do you like this aspect on TikTok? Like, is it okay seeing the full screen smaller, or would you prefer I cut out some of the game, like on the edges, and I zoom in more? Take care. Thanks for swinging by, for sure. Appreciate that. I'm just glad that everything's working out, and, you know, this is my very first TikTok stream, so anything could go wrong. The bottom third is big. So do you think the bottom third should be smaller and then my face cam should be bigger? Or take care. I'll look at it later. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's fine for now. Or maybe it's perfect. Yeah, so right now I'm just finishing up a sandwich I already have. And then I'm going to I don't know. I feel like I have enough Slowpoke. I might open up my Pokemon Go just to see. Because I probably just didn't transfer them yet. Honestly, I don't remember. Because the way I'm working on my Shiny Living Dex, it's pretty much across all games I've played. So if I already have a Shiny through another means, whether it be like Pokemon Legends Arceus or Pokemon Sword, I don't really want to hunt it again. You know, I know there's some people that, you know, there's different rules how everyone applies to their collection. But this way, you know, I can even get some legendaries by Pokemon Go raids or GBL sets after rank 20. Sometimes you can get a legendary encounter. I've gotten shinies that way. I know I've gotten Giratina Origin that way. I think it was a Cobalion shiny I got that way as well. Which is cool, you know. Back in the day, they actually used to have legendaries as the 7-day research reward in Pokemon Go. I remember that. Wait. Oh, look. Shiny. Nice. Alright, so with 4 minutes to spare, let me save real quick. Yeah, that one sticks out. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go for a false swipe. Lower. I'm just gonna catch this in a regular ball. I could have just quick balled it. I don't really care about Kirlia like that. Alright, let me see. Maybe I'll try to catch it in a dive ball, because it does kind of match it, I feel like. Alright, perfect. No issues there. Alright. Easy shiny. Right, so if you're all watching on TikTok, I actually have under 1,000 followers, and I never even knew I could stream on TikTok, but I think it's giving me a 14-day trial. So this is my very first stream on TikTok, but I do make content on YouTube and I do stream on Twitch as well. I was saying a little bit earlier in my stream that I haven't been posting on TikTok regularly, but I've been posting on my YouTube, and I can change that. I mean, if you're interested in like shiny Pokemon in general, I could try to start posting again on my TikTok. But I think I'm going to try to do a couple of live streams in general. This is my very first time, you know. Like, I'm streaming right now on Twitch and YouTube as well. So I'm assuming everything's coming in alright. There might be some compromise of quality. I'm not entirely sure. I'll figure it out after the fact. But I started out my stream today with doing a hunt on Comfey. We got the Comfey already. I'm finishing up my sandwich, just kind of running around. And I got Kirlia shiny just now, which is really cool to be able to just get another one under the 30-minute sandwich. I was thinking about going to hunt Slowpoke. A Galarian Slowpoke, to be more specific here, after this, but I might just do the... Is it Kilowattrel? Is that what it's called? Kilowattrel? I don't even remember what the little baby form is called. Like the first form. The little electric bird is one of the event spawns for outbreaks. So I might go do that one next, because it's kind of annoying to see as well. And since there's so many outbreaks, I don't really have to sit here and just squint my eyes. I can just keep attacking. Oh my gosh, I got another shiny. Let's go. TikTok is the new Snapchat. I think they do different things, Ada. That's so funny. Yo, that's so crazy. I found another one. That's 3. Alright, let's go. It used Dream Eater. Alright. See if that works. To give it a little bit of variety, I'll use Netball on this one. It's not necessarily a better match, but try to make it a little bit different. Nice. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you're all having a great start to your weekend. My name's Sassifrass. That's my alias, my gaming alias on YouTube and Twitch. And as you can see, my TikTok alias is Sassifrass TV. I am releasing music under my name, Rob Sassy. I've been posting a couple reels about it on my TikTok. If you're interested at all, I don't want to confuse people too much because I play Pokemon a lot, and I've actually played competitively in VGC and Go. But yeah, like I'm like all over the place. Pokemon is a consistent, but I'm also I live in California right now. I live in LA. I do art, animation, music, but Pokemon has always just been a constant throughout all of that. I was saying earlier, I grew up with the original Red and Blue on the Game Boy. That's how old I am. I know I look young, but I'm an old man. I mean, I'm not that old, but old enough to have played Pokemon when it came out in the United States. And it being a huge part of my childhood. It's kind of crazy, honestly. I was talking a little bit about VGC as well earlier. I love talking about VGC, but I think the volume of the game was really loud at the beginning of the stream. I had to balance that out later. All right, let me see. Is this sandwich over? All right, it's over. I'm going to go ahead to the very first Paldea, like just the Paldea region in general, and I'm going to go to one of these. Is it Kill a Wattrel? Is that what it's called? I'm just going to go to this. At least I don't have to hunt this bird in the water. I think that's actually a plus. I hate hunting in the water in this game is a nightmare. The lag, the frame rate drops. Goodness gracious. That's the only reason why I don't have a Dondozo shiny yet, is that it's hard to get one. I'll give it like a half hour, typically. If I don't get it in a half hour, I just can't bear to be there anymore. Like, it's just too much. Wait, what? Have I never talked to this lady? Oh wait, no, I had to if I have the flight path. Alright, so let me go head over to this outbreak, and then I'm going to make a sandwich. I think it's just more enjoyable just to knock out all the Pokemon, and I'm not going to soft reset for anything or whatever. There's so many outbreaks. I bet we'll just get it. Wait, is this area? Okay, it must be down here. Okay, so this Pokemon, it is kind of like a bluish, like a dark blue. It's not that much different. You would use them on bleaches and while shiny hunting Magnemite. Wait, you would find them on the beaches. Oh yeah, while shiny hunting Magnemites. That's how you found yours. Well, let me find the... I had a... Where's my sandwich guide? There it is. So I'm thinking... maybe flying sandwich? I don't really remember what spawns here. I feel like if I do electric, it might spawn... I don't even remember what spawns in this area. Maybe electric or flying would be okay, because I don't think... This is just like kind of like a random outbreak. Here, let me just save real quick. I'm going to make a flying sandwich. 1 second. Right. I really need to spend some time and shiny hunt some bugs, because there's some I really want, like Araquanid. That would be a sick shiny. I love Araquanid. Even in Pokemon Go Battle League, I love using Araquanid. Alright, so for flying sandwich, I need prosciutto and any combination of salty. There we go. It's nice that they've added the ability to get Herba Mystica from the 7-star Terra raids. Makes them a little more worth grinding. Alright. So this sandwich is going to be a flying shiny boost. And then... yeah. Let me bring up the Pokemon too so I can just look at it. It's mostly ground rock and still in the area. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Ada. Right. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It does help my content out a lot. Yeah, so this will make it a little bit better just because I don't have to pay attention 100%. I can kind of just rant about random stuff. But this one should just be a little more like blue. Oh wait, it's Rufflet. I mean, that's not that big of a deal. That's right, Rufflet does spawn in the desert. I almost forgot. Maybe I should do Electric Sandwich. I mean, to be fair, even if I had Electric Sandwich, it's not like more of these would spawn. They're not natural to this biome. So I guess it doesn't really matter that much, now that I think about it. It's fine. Alright, let me go down here and see. They all look regular so far. What are you doing under here? Talking to this Gimmighoul. Oh, I thought I encountered the bird. Wait, what's the bird's name? Ugh, I can't even do anything to it there. That's tragedy. I mean, I guess if I found a Rufflet, that could be cool. Could always send that to Legends Arceus and evolve it into Hisuian Braviary. Oops. I don't remember if you can evolve it to Hisuian Braviary in this game. I don't think so. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to knock out all the Pokemon in the outbreak and then just move on to another outbreak. That's... I feel like it's an efficient way when I can't really be bothered to be squinting nonstop, trying to decipher if it's, you know, grayish black or grayish blue. I do feel like this one might not be as hard to see depending on like the environment and like the time of day. This Pokemon might be cool to revisit also in this current regulation of VGC. Getting rid of Paradox Pokemon from the format is just such a W in my opinion. Like, it's cool to use the Paradox Pokemon competitively, but they just kind of dominate the space. I was saying a little bit earlier how Flutter Mane, ever since it got introduced into competitive play, it was insane. It was just top of the charts in every format. I think it was only more in the most recent format, Regulation G, where it kind of like finally dropped in usage a little bit. It's kind of insane. I mean, Flutter Mane is a pretty cool Pokemon. I like the idea of it being like some crazy looking, like, mischievous. And yeah, it's definitely cool. But yeah, it was everywhere, and rightfully so. It's fast, strong, good typing. I mean, being able to smack Pokemon with a Moonblast at that fast, and if not, you know, you could throw Shadow Ball and they're all stab. Pretty insane. And you can run it in so many different ways. It's not like really that one-dimensional. That 135 speed stat is just contested with by a lot of Pokemon in the formats. But now that they've kind of removed a lot of these like threats, the format does kind of allow for like lower power Pokemon to rise up, which is always exciting competitively, in my opinion. Like I was using as an example earlier how Pokemon like Frostmoth have found competitive play in Scarlet and Violet, and a Pokemon like a bug ice type, that's insane to think. Like something that's triple weak to rock, which is a very common offensive type like attack in Pokemon. It has good coverage overall, you know. But yeah, Frostmoth actually, because it's being able to Terra into some other typing like water type or whatever. It's actually kind of insane because it gets Tailwind, you know, it can get Quiver Dance. So, a Pokemon that just had bad typing, but actually pretty decent stats and like access to pretty great moves, can finally see some interesting usage. And it's not even that you have to run a Pokemon like that. Like you could run it as like a mono ice even in hail or snow, whatever it's called now. Let's see, it'd be more reddish. Ad is saying, by the way, for the bird. So it's not like bluish, it's more like reddish. Right, so Wattrel. Oh yeah, it's Wattrel is the baby form. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it up here so I have a visual reference. Let's see. Thanks for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great... Oh yeah, it is red. Wait, am I confused? Is the final evolution blue? Wait, what the... Wait. Wow. I've been... What was I thinking? I was completely wrong. I mean, I would have noticed the difference in shade tint regardless. I know we haven't seen it yet, but good thing you said that, because I was sitting here thinking I'm looking for more of like a blue tint. I don't know why I was thinking that. What Pokemon? Maybe I'm thinking of like Electros or something. Because they were kind of in the same area, and I remember hunting a Pokemon in the water that... I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing it. But hey, it's okay. It's not like this Pokemon has a great variation of a shiny anyways. It would be cool though if the one I do end up catching does have a low attack stat, because Wattrel is a special attacker. So if I was gonna, this, like I was saying, these are gonna be for my Living Dex collection, so they're more for the collection. But if I do get one that I could use competitively, I'm definitely gonna use it competitively. But the chances of me getting one with 0 attack are very low. And 1 IV in attack. That's usually my rule of thumb with when I shiny hunt. It's all for the aesthetic in this regard, like how I'm playing. Even though I'm a competitive battler, this is just me trying to build up my collection. If it does end up having decent stats, I can use it as a competitive Pokemon, and then it still does count as my collection as well, you know? Like for example, when I was hunting Larvesta shiny, I ended up... I went for 2 because I needed one for Volcarona and Larvesta. And I think the second one I caught ended up being 0 attack IV, which is perfect for competitive. So I actually have the option now of running a shiny Volcarona competitively if I want to. And Volcarona is a pretty great Pokemon as well. Even in previous generations, it's seen play in VGC. For similar reasons, you know, it has access to Quiver Dance. It has Flame Body as an ability, which is great to nullify physical attackers if they burn. It also has... Wait, is that it? No, I don't think so. But yeah, it actually wasn't the worst typing, even though it's like 4 times... It has the same situation as Frostmoth. For some reason, Volcarona... I think it's probably just because of Flame Body alone. It kind of had some like unique play over something like Frostmoth in the past. But in this generation, it's actually a lot better because you can Terra Grass with it, for example, which is a good Terra type for Volcarona, or you can just... I've seen some really unique variants of Volcarona. I've seen even like Terra Fairy, for example, with like Terra Blast. Crazy stuff, but it honestly kind of makes sense in the time I saw it like competitively on the ladder. And oh wait, there it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, yeah, that was pretty easy to notice. Sorry for my mistakes earlier in the color, but we found it. Lovely. I think I have killed a Wattrel already. I know I did a hunt before, but maybe I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, for this one, I think I'll catch it in... I'll try a repeat ball. I don't really want to waste all my special balls because I'm planning on doing the hunt soon for my post-game legendaries. Oh, sorry about that. Pardon me. Alright, let's see if it has a mark real quick, and then I think I might just keep hunting this to try to get 2 just in case. See, it has decent attack. I was saying earlier that decent has the chance to be be 1, which means it can have 0 attack. At the terms of competitive play, which is normally at 1. Oh, I just realized someone sent me roses earlier. I don't even know what those are. Thank you. Whatever those are, thank you. If they do something on TikTok, that's cool. Hype. Alright, so let me save. Yo, what is up, Mr. Joe? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, bud? Right now, Mr. Joe, I'm streaming on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And I think you're on YouTube right now. Great to see you, man. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Right. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep... Maybe I guess I could just run around, but like I said, I don't know if I have 2 of these. I mean, I don't... Oh my gosh, is that another... Oh my gosh, that's another one already. That's insane. I was actually just like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. They call that streamer luck. That's insane. You're on YouTube right now? Great to see you, bro. Alright, I'm gonna use a timer ball this time. You're doing alright? I'm glad that you're doing alright. Nice. Yo, the shinies are popping out from my first TikTok stream. Yeah, so I kind of just winged this setup. I'll experiment more with it, but I hope it looks alright. So this one has best in attack, which, you know, I'm not going to use this competitively at all. But this one also has a mark, uncommon. Okay. That's cool. So just in case I didn't have Kill a Wattrel shiny, now I have, you know, I definitely have it because I can evolve. I might even do that. Dang, that's insane how easy. These have to be boosted. Like, how much time do I have left? It's only been 13 minutes. That's insane odds. Definitely take advantage of these event, like, outbreaks. I've seen people when they, like, I already had all the Tatsugiri already, so I didn't do the event when it came out. Like that, like I did the Dondozo raids, but I didn't really need to hunt any shinies. I've heard people getting all 3 of the Tatsugiri forms in one sandwich. I mean, I know it's already gone, or maybe you're playing offline. I think in general, it's just kind of like a chill night, Mr. Joe. I know Addo was watching on Twitch. Mostly just lurkers in general. You know, just trying to enjoy their Friday evening or Saturday mornings. You are my ghost town. Ada said they're in a high-end dungeon. They be in the dungeon. Let's see. So Ada's playing Final Fantasy 14, which is something I've wanted to do on stream for like, I feel like months now, and I just never actually sit down and resub to the game. Like I can. It's a click away. You still have your Tatu spawns, you said, Mr. Joe. Also, if you're wondering, Mr. Joe, TikTok is my moderator. He's been around since my old days on Twitch. He's a homie. He's watching right now on YouTube. If you want to give him some company in the YouTube chat, if you're interested in following me over there too. I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok simultaneously. Daily Sassifrass is the name of the YouTube channel that I stream when I'm shiny hunting on. I will be doing all my legendary hunts on that channel as well. And I host raids as well for Terra raids whenever they come out. So the Dragonite one that's coming out, I think next week, I will be doing some raid hosting that weekend as well. But you can, like, I don't know, like on TikTok is my very first stream. And I think it says I have a 14-day trial to stream. You've been here for the long haul for sure, bro. It says I have 14 days to try out the live feature. So I'm assuming that after those 14 days, if I don't have 1,000 followers, then I can't live stream to TikTok anymore until I do get that. You know, it's fine. I'm not gonna, I mean, I'm telling you because I would appreciate if you are interested, if you follow, but it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, I was saying earlier that I haven't even been actively posting to TikTok for a while now. Aside my music releases that have been bi-weekly as of right now until September, when that full album comes out. But I could start posting more. I already post, like I make short form content for my YouTube, and I could just post it to TikTok also. Or I could make original content for TikTok. I could start dancing. No, I won't do that. I won't put anyone through that. So right now I'm just kind of, you know, I don't really need this one anymore. Why am I still hunting it? I guess I could give it to someone, like a viewer, if I found another one. But I feel like I should just move on to a new hunt. Or just run around and see what I find. I'm gonna get out of the desert though, because I don't really particularly want Rufflet. I'm gonna gander around and see if there's any other flying type outbreaks that might be worth hunting. And if I don't see one that I'm interested in, then I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna go somewhere. You know, I'm just gonna fly over here. I'm just gonna go in this area and see what ends up happening. It's all good if you don't have TikTok. I thought I was getting banned. I have no idea what's happening. I mean, but then again, I don't really pay attention on that level. Everything is just buzzwords on the internet. So I'm just gonna run around and see if I can find any random flying type Pokemon as a shiny while I finish up this sandwich. I think for the most part this has been a pretty solid stream. I got all the shinies I was hunting for and some. So I got the Comfey shiny, which is great. I got a Ralts, I got a Kirlia shiny. I also got I just found 2 Wattrel shinies. So I got 5 so far on stream, which is a pretty good amount for how long I've been live. I think I've been live for like an hour. So yeah, pretty solid. And I mean, it took me a second to make sure everything was working properly. I don't see any flying type Pokemon over here. Maybe there's something next to the town, so I can just kind of like run into town and despawn that way, but I'm not seeing flying. Maybe down here there's like Yanma or something. That's the Pokemon I actually want right there. Like, I love bug-type Pokemon. Swaddle. OP. Oh, wait. There's Volby over here. Alright, this might actually be worth running around in. I don't know. It's crazy more aren't spawning. Oh, yeah. Yanma, too. Okay, there we go. That's what I want to see more of. Oh my gosh, I almost thought that was a shiny, but I'm like, it's a little Luminous. I guess they both spawn over here. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think it's gold, actually, for Volbeat. Or maybe that's a Luminous. I don't even remember. Wait, have I never fought this person? Dang. I could do a battle right now. For how many hours I've put in this game, it's kind of funny how there's still stuff I haven't done. Like trainers. I haven't gotten the Munchlax yet from that one minigame, which I should do at some point. Yeah, I'll just fight it real quick, why not? Let's take down the festival girl. You've gotten all your Pikachu outbreak shinies without any sandwiches. That's insane. Yo, Mr. Joe, you gotta catch up on the events, so one of these days you can join in on the raid streams and grind some Herba Mystica. I miss you, man. I'm so happy to see you. Volbeat is purple, Luminoise is gold. There we go. I mean, this is just gonna be wreck. Plus, that move sets up stones on their side of the field. Insult to injury. Yeah. At least now I don't have to see that yellow text anymore. It would be cool to get a Volbeat or a Luminoise. Illumise? Is it Illumise? I'm probably saying that wrong. Illumise. I'm pretty sure I have both of these shinies, though, in Pokemon Go. Or at least one of them. I think Volbeat. I hope everything's well, man, on your end. I haven't been streaming too frequently, but I actually have been writing down a schedule of things I wanted to accomplish in this game. Because I do want to get my Living Dex to a nice place, and I think at some point I want to try to do some Dynamax adventure streams in Pokemon Sword and Shield, because like that's a pretty good way to get shiny legendaries. And there's a bunch in that game I don't have. And that would be a fun activity to do with viewers as well. So that is something that I kind of have on my plate. For sure. Actually, this isn't a flying type, is it? I just remembered. Illuminoise and Volbeat are mono bug type, aren't they? Gosh. That's kind of crazy that I was... Yeah, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I'm pretty sure they're mono bug type. Because I remember when they were in competitive play, I made this mistake thinking it was 4 times weak to rock, but it's actually just bug type. Yeah, so these aren't even getting a shiny boost from the sandwich. I'm being tricked left and right. I mean, there's so many Pokemon now. Sometimes they're just not as memorable in that regard, you know. But it kind of makes it a better option being Monobug. Because they both get access to the ability Prankster, which allows them to have priority with non-damaging moves, which can be very good. Because they both get access to Encore. I think they get access to Taunt as well. And I think, I'm trying to remember what else they get access to. But being able to have Encore is already just such a good like disruption move. You can't use protect or you're gonna be pretty much screwed. You can't use setup moves or you're screwed. You know, it's legitimately not a bad Pokemon. I would run it for sure. I think it gets Tailwind also. I think that's why sometimes I forget that it's not a flying type. I think Volbeat and Illumise, whatever it's called, they both get Tailwind access. Which is kind of interesting. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do. And like I said, they have Prankster. So, you know what, let me actually look real quick. I'll have more peace of mind. Let me look up Volbeat. Yeah, it is mono bug like I thought. So yeah, the flying sandwich doesn't do anything here. And it does get... Let me look, does it get Tailwind? Yeah, it does get Tailwind. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not like that much better. You're still weak to Rock, which most Tailwind users are weak to. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Bug has some unique situations where it can be better, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. It's kind of neat. It's kind of like the moveset is what makes it a good Prankster user. It's kind of like Sableye too. It's not necessarily that amazing, but it has the same kind of like, it doesn't have like Tailwind or anything, but it does have like, Encore is a great disruption tool. And not all Tailwind users get Encore. Whimsicott does. And that's why Whimsicott is like OP. Because it is a grass fairy type, great typing, and yeah, it has Prankster, Tailwind. That's the main reason why Murkrow was so good at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, is just because it had Tailwind and Prankster. Like legitimately, if you could Decept Tailwind faster than the other person, that could be all that need to be. That's pretty much all that would need to be done to determine if the match would be in your favor or not. It could be cool. Maybe I'll try experimenting with a TikTok stream doing some VGC battling. I made a pretty unique Parish Trap song with Jigglypuff, Evilite Jigglypuff, a while ago. But it really got like the power creep through all the different regulations. It just became, you know, it wasn't good. It couldn't do what it could do earlier in the formats. I think it was like Regulation B I was in when I was using it. Here, I think this is another trainer I can fight. I'm just gonna battle them, why not? I don't really care about the sandwich as much now that I got what I wanted. I'm just kind of discussing, seeing if there's a chance I get an extra shiny here. If you're just tuning in, I am working on trying to get 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. It is my first time. Illuminis, that's how it's spelled, excuse me. It's my first time streaming on TikTok, and if I can manage to achieve getting 1,000 followers, I mean, only follow if you want to, you know, no pressure, just relax, enjoy yourself. You don't have to follow if you don't want to. But if I do manage to achieve that goal, then I can actually stream, you know, indefinitely on TikTok as well. Well, Mr. Joe, how about I talk to you about it, and maybe we can schedule sometime down the line. I bet you Ada would be down as well. So you're playing the healing role right now in your dungeons, Ada? I can understand that takes full time. All your attention. Alright, I'm just gonna fight these trainers for fun. Why not? I'm actually surprised. I must have not really fought any of the trainers over in this area. I'd be down to do it soon. To be honest, I was going to try doing this stream as one of the test streams where I would hunt some legendaries, like post-game legendaries, like maybe Groudon, for example, since I know I'm not going to software set for IVs for Groudon. Like, I could try to get 0 speed for a Trick Room, but the chances of me actually running Groudon in a Trick Room team are probably... I mean, honestly, it's not that that's not a good option. It's just like, its base speed's already 90, you know, it's like, I guess you could try, but it's probably not going to outspeed like other things in Trick Room that could probably just be better overall. Goodness gracious. Right. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you're all having a great weekend. What is this? Want to take a break? I make chairs? If you happen upon any new tables, how do I show them to them? Maybe I just don't have any. Yeah, I haven't really got all the different cosmetics for the picnic stuff. That's awesome, Ada. I remember you gave me one of them back in the day, which kind of made my hunt a little easier. What's this? Wait, I have not done this yet? That's right, the Ogre Clan. Oh, I must have already fought one. Let's see. Okay, so it says I've only fought one so far. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll write that down as something I should probably consider on finishing here. Alright, so that sandwich is done. Just to recap what happened on the stream so far. Yo, what's up, Alfie? Great to see you. So far on the stream, I was able to get myself a Ralts, a Kirlia, 2 Wattrel shinies, and I got a Comfey as well. So 5 shinies. Here, let me show you. I caught Comfey here in the Love Ball. Just the Ralts and Kirlia to finish up that sandwich, which was nice. And then I caught 2 Wattrels, which maybe I'll evolve one of these into Kill a Wattrel. I think I'll evolve this first one since it has decent attack. So I'm going to put it in my party real quick and I'm going to evolve it. So let me level it up here. Wow, I'm capped out from raiding. Alright, let's go. Evolution time. Evolving Wattrel into Kill a Wattrel. Nice. Just in case I didn't have it already. No, I definitely have them both. It doesn't really matter. I don't need to teach it any moves. More than likely, this is going to live in my box forever. Unless I do a calc on it and realize that the decent attack stat is actually equivalent to 1 IV, then I'd use it competitively, but... Alright. Let me just have it pop out here. There it is. I guess I should heal up too. You got sushi tonight because knocking out the Tatsu this week? That's awesome, you treated yourself to some sushi. Glad to hear that. The Ogre Clan battles are fun. So you're thinking when I do the Ogre Clan, I should bring level 75 Pokemon, it'll be more fun. Yeah, the Comfey goes pretty fast. You probably don't need a sandwich. That's a good point. You probably don't even need a sandwich. I used one, it sped it up, but I probably didn't even need it. I probably would've, I mean, I imagine would have got it eventually. Alright. Let me put this back in my box now, and from here, let me put Antoinette. Antoinette. I misspelled that. It's so funny to me. But it is kind of its own thing now. Yeah, I mainly just wanted to... Right now I'm streaming on TikTok as well. I wanted to try... I just wanted to see what it would be like to stream on TikTok. And I guess it's going alright. I had... the game audio was a little too loud when I started, but I was able to turn it down. I have to use an entirely different studio for TikTok. I don't actually have a stream key at this moment since I'm still like a small creator. But I mean, somehow I made this work. I'm streaming on all three. Wait, Gligar? Have I never got Gligar fangs before? What the heck? That was new? Wait, how's that possible? Do Gligar spawn wild over here? And I just have never, like, knocked him out? What? You did the ogre battles during your playthrough, so your levels range from 75 to 80, and they were actually a bit of fun challenge. That's cool. I'm glad you let me know that. I like getting that type of feedback. That's great. Anything to make it a little more enjoyable, because obviously I could just one-shot them, probably. But do we want to do that? Not necessarily. That's what I was wondering too. It might be only Scarlet. Was I supposed to be able to get that item? Like, I'm so confused. I remember when I got you to name... Oh yeah, Antoinette. That's right. You actually were the one that suggested the name for Marie Antoinette because of the guillotine move, and then I misspelled it. And since this... my Antoinette here is actually from a shiny Scyther that I caught in Pokemon Go, and I transferred it in. I can't rename it after I name it once. That's the whole thing about those type of Pokemon that you bring into home. But I actually, while it was still Scyther, before I evolved it, I actually took it on the ribbon journey. So I think I have all the ribbons it can get currently. So when it was still Scyther, I took it into Diamond and Pearl, or BDSP, and did the Galar champ, like Pokemon League and whatever, the Tower Master. Also did the beauty contest. I did those on my YouTube if you're ever interested in seeing the VODs. Those were pretty fun, honestly. Probably some of the more enjoyable things to do in BDSP, if I'm being honest, is the ribbon stuff. I guess I could just make a bug sandwich and see what happens. Oh, wait. This is the clan right here. Here, let's see what I have in my box. Maybe I can switch it up. You just got a shiny Comfey, no sandwich? Dang. Everyone has such good luck. Maybe I don't have, like... Oh, wait, actually. These were some of my OG Pokemon that I used in the playthrough. Whoop. Fran. They're still kind of underleveled. Rabska. Charlotte. Flamiga. Oh, Flamiga's only level 51 though. That's not going to be too helpful. Don't die. That's just for damp. I don't really want to bring those, because then I'm going to have to use some item to get rid of their EVs. Maybe I'll just bring some Pokemon in the back, just in case it gets out of hand. Also, let me put these in my raid box, because that's where they actually belong. Yeah. Whoa, why am I? Whoa. that was... Dang it. Why do blocks have to be so tedious? Anyways, I'm gonna fight this guy real quick. Let's have fun. Let's knock him out. Let's see if Whoop has what it takes. What is that? What is the Pokemon on his shirt? Is it like a Palmot or something? Alright. Definitely Poison Jab here. Smart move to use Reflect. Holy smokes. Do I want to Terra this early? Why not? I just want to smack this thing. Come on, Whoop. Maybe it's a glitch that I was able to get that Gligar thing. That's so weird. Because I do think it is only in Scarlet. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. Alright, one more. Come on, Whoop. Whoop, there it is. Whoop. Hope you're all having a great weekend. If you're just tuning in for the first time, my name is Sassifrass. That's my gaming alias on the internet. I do a lot of Pokemon content. I like battling in Pokemon Go and VGC, but for the most part I like just doing a lot of shiny hunting streams as well. Occasionally I'll do streams where I post raids for the events and such, and also, you know, like Union Circle. Dang, I should have probably healed up here. What was I thinking? I almost forgot I brought weaker Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Rapska here, since I probably could tank the special attack moves a little bit better. And I do have Struggle Bug, which I think lowers special attack if I really need to. Oh my gosh, that's Mystic. That is so funny. I forgot Gardevoir does get that, but wow. Oh wait, I have Revival Blessing too. That's also true. I'm just gonna go for another Struggle Bug, because I could always go for a potion after this. Oh my god, is that a crit? Okay. Wow, the game actually, this is the hardest it's been in a while. This is harder than even playing competitive Pokemon. I don't feel this is gonna be much better. Oh, Skitter Smack though. Come on, Charlotte. You're named after that book. You caught yours in a Dream Ball? Very nice. Wait, what? What just happened? Did it not work? Wait. Oh, maybe it missed? Gosh, this was tough, Alfie. Or is tough. I'm not even anywhere near the battle over. And I lost 2 Pokemon already. How embarrassing. I'm just joking. This is honestly the best. When I can like get rocked by an NPC, it's like a dream come true. I'm hoping I live this and get off. Yeah. Gosh, between it just lowering, not that it lowering my special attack matters. I mean, to be fair, Spidops has pretty bad stats overall. Alright, let me just max potion here. I should be able to tank these a little bit better now that I'm lowering Gardevoir's special attack. Yeah, for real though, it is actually insane. What is this? Does it have like an item that gives it a higher crit chance? That's so funny. Wow. Actually difficult. The one at the top of the mountains is the hardest. Yeah. Come on, Spidops. People have been talking smack on you. You're gonna let them go? Give them that skitter smack action. Look at those amazing graphics. Gosh. We've come so far. Clefable. You know what, Spidops? This is not gonna go. This is not gonna end well. I don't have. None of my moves can do anything here. I just realized. You're at peace now, Charlotte. They might have items. Alright, Fran. Are you gonna let that happen to your friends? Wait, why is that Ariados like up on me like that? That's kind of concerning. Like, that's not my area. Wow, like, why are my Pokemon so... Why are they so weak? No wonder they never got to level 100. They were just... waste of time. My boy. I can't believe I'm actually... The fact that I can even use this Max Revive. It's amazing. Here, I'll just bring back Whoop. But, oh my gosh, they have Psychic there too. Wow. Yeah, that Ariados is just waiting to... Wait until most of my Pokemon are gone and it's gonna wrap me up. It's not gonna be a pretty picture. Okay. I don't think any of these are EV trained. These were Pokemon I was using during the story, and they do gain EVs by battling stuff, but I doubt they're like in any meaningful way EV trained. You just got an ad for a mobile ripoff game for Pokemon and just used gameplay footage from Sword and Shield. No way. Do you know what it's called? That sounds crazy. It's insane that a lot of mobile games can almost do stuff that should be illegal. Rimbombi. Alright, if this thing is a problem for Clodsire, then I'm gonna see if I can even live in this attack. Come on. If you can't live a Moonblast, then what are you? Goodness gracious, just calm down the special attack drops. Like, literally insane. I mean, I guess getting poison almost every turn is crazy too, but I have Poison Point as the ability, so it's not that crazy when it's attacking me as well. I might as well heal up Claude. You took screenshots? Oh, perfect. Even better. Alright, yeah, save your weakest Pokemon for last. I see how it is. I'm just gonna go for a Slam. Because we just Grand Slammed this. Slam time. Goodbye, Rimbombi. May you rest. It wasn't your time to shine. What is that on his shirt? It's like a mixture of like Okie Dogie or whatever it's called and like Palmot or something, or Palmy. That's cool. There's like a Arbok up here. Yeah, I was just kind of roaming at this point. I guess I could do more shiny hunting. But I also don't know how long I was going to stream tonight. I mainly just wanted to test the waters to see if my computer could handle streaming to TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. And it seems that it can. I don't really have much custom, like as of right now, I can't really customize it too much. Oops. And also just a reminder, if you are watching on any platform, I've been releasing music. I just released a song yesterday called Local Almaduros by Rob Sassy. You could search it on Spotify, YouTube Music, wherever you listen to music. It should be live now to stream. And yeah, you should check it out. Ooh, I forgot to heal my Pokemon and now I have to face Moist Critical. Dang it. Oh no, guys. My butt talked to a clench. Is it possible to get a 5-star Gimmighoul ready to spawn? I don't remember. I feel like you can. Alright, fortunately this is a weaker raid. Sprite's Elemental Bonds is what it looked like called. You know what the thing is? He has a Mastiff on his shirt. Is that what it is? Oh, it does look like that now you mention it. Yeah, you're right, actually. The thing is, a lot of times for those mobile ads, they use visuals that aren't actually the gameplay. I don't know how it's legal. So maybe they're using Pokemon assets to lure you into downloading the game, and maybe their only goal is to have you download the game. And maybe that just looks good for them. You know, it's like a snowball effect. Like, people will download it and realize it's fake or whatever, but because you've downloaded it, it counts as a statistic that makes it look more legitimate than not. I don't know. Maybe that's why they do it. Yeah, you mean like in yeah, like outside of America, copyright is dealt with differently depending on where you're at in the world. Some similar to the States, but I know like in Japan, fair use is not a thing, for example. I mean, there's like, it's complicated. I mean, living in a world where we're all connected through the interwebs of some degree. But let me revive these. I could use max revive, I guess. Like, probably not a bad idea. I just wanted to take advantage of the irony, like this option. Alright, let's fight this trainer. If it was a Chinese company inside Japan, then Gamefreak could go after them. Interesting. Dang, what the heck? Why is this kid out here in the field alone like this? Like, that Sentret looks like it's about to take this child down. Like, it's not safe in the Pokemon world. I don't know what this kid's doing. They're trying to fight me. Bad parenting. I blame the parents. He calls himself... That's self-titled Festival Boy. He's not that exciting to be around. Anyways, let's keep going. It doesn't mean anything if you weren't given the title by someone else. You don't know me. Like, I know you don't matter. So, see ya. Alright, let's see. Are there any more battles that I can do on the way here? That's insane, Mr. Joe. Did you get them from someone hosting, or were you able to obtain it yourself? For me, someone just gave me one. Someone caught an extra one from a raid and they just gave it to me. Which doesn't feel the same. But how could I deny it? I remember last time it came out, I checked every single... Like, I checked every single raid. It's just so tedious. You did hundreds of them out at... So you can make your own Pokemon game and set it... It's kind of like a gray area, because I think they've even been cracking down on, like, the fake games or whatever, like the fake ROMs. I don't know, maybe that's not true. I don't know, it's kind of like a gray area. I don't really know the law 100% in that regard. Yo, that's awesome. You're working on a team for Regulation H. Yeah, Regulation H looks fun for VGC. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to think, depending on where you're at in the world, copyright is not really applicable or whatever. We can make a fake mobile game. The thing about it though is, like, some of these mobile game ads, they're not actually lying either. They're just showing you a skewed point in the game. I'm trying to remember which one I was looking at. I saw someone make a video on it, but it was... There's like a game that you have, like, the actual ad looks fun. And someone, it's like, oh, I'm going to download this game because that actually looks kind of fun. But the thing they advertise on the video is actually just like a mini game within the video game. And the actual game itself is like entirely different gameplay. It's like so weird. So technically not lying, maybe not 100% being so truthful, but yeah, kind of interesting. I like how I said I wasn't going to fight those trainers and I just started doing them. Alright, I must have done that one already. Where am I? Oh wait, it's this mountain, right? Dude, I remember whenever I was doing, I think for the Pokedex, I have a clip of it on my YouTube channel, Daily Sassifrass. Whenever I was doing the cutscene to get my Pokedex or like the shiny charm, legitimately, as I ran up and talked to Jock here, there was a shiny Heracross that spawned in the distance. Some of you might remember this if you were here. There was a shiny Heracross that spawned in the distance, and then it went into the cutscene, so it despawned. I was like, are you serious? I'm in the music category, by the way. Oh, RJ, thanks for letting me know. I meant to fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my gosh. I meant to fix that earlier on Twitch, but I was like multitasking. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. At least I fixed the category. That'll be good enough. You remember that Heracross? Yeah, I have a clip of it. Because, you know, you're not going to believe me unless you actually see it happen. Like, it was kind of insane. Is this a... I don't think this is an ogre. Is it? Maybe it is. I don't think so. Every so often you pour out for a lost homie. Yeah, for real. Feel bad for him. I love Heracross. I'm a huge fan of bug-type Pokemon, and Heracross is up there as top 5 for me for sure. Shiny Pokemon. I already have one. I even hunted the Alpha in Arceus. But you know, I'm not gonna... I mean, the chances of it just spawning full odds... It wasn't like full odds, I guess. I mean, no sandwich, but... Yeah. Wait. Don't mind me. Come on, Poniard. Just take the move. Yeah, they have the ogre mask, so I think I have to keep going up the mountain, right? So right now I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. If any of you are interested in following any of the other platforms. But yeah, this is my first time streaming on TikTok. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I was shiny hunting to start the stream, but I just kind of got sidetracked, and now I guess I'm gonna do the Ogre Clan stuff, even though I said I wasn't gonna do it right now. Okay, it's not these trainers. But the thing is, maybe I should just knock out these trainers. Oh, it's an Ani Mountain, right? I think that's where I have to go. He's standing on knees of horns at the top of the mountain. Oh, okay. So is it like... Maybe I'll just head that direction. Should I fight this? I'll just fight this trainer real quick. I mean, it'll probably be fast. Just get it done. Just remove it. Heracross is one of your first shiny hunts in Scarlet and Violet. That's a good choice. Hats off to you for such a great choice. Come on, let's go, Claude. I probably should have used a different attack, because that does have a chance to miss. Thankfully it didn't miss. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do recall seeing it kind of look like an Ogre Mountain when I'm facing it. Let me look at it again. Goodness. Caught me off guard, actually. I was a little scared there. Also, I can kind of zoom out more, I think. Here. Don't really care about the Riolu unless there's just a random shiny that spawns without me making any effort to get it. Let me see here. Is this a... No, I don't see the... Looking for ogre masks. I don't know if I'm going too high. What is this stuff? I think this is the right area. Hey Izzy, welcome to the stream. He's not on a path, he's just standing on a rock part. Okay. Are there more around here, or is there only one in this area that I should be looking for? It's up more? Oh, okay. So is he just kind of like... Here, I'll just keep going up. Right now I'm just looking for some of the Ogre Clan battles that I never did. There's a lot of miscellaneous stuff that I haven't had a chance to finish yet. I'll schedule a stream to do some of the legendary hunts. I'm just keeping an eye out too for any potential shinies. It's okay, I don't really like, you know, it's not necessary to tell me where they're at. Just kind of roaming. Doing stuff, like fighting trainers I haven't fought yet. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's any in here. Probably went a little too far. Let me see. Maybe there's some just down here somewhere. Just hanging out. Let me see. Chingling and Spoink. It's onto the outside of this ring. So, should I like run around? I'll keep running around until I see if there's any trainers around here. Where's this saying to go? What the? There's a ladder here? I was closer when I came in. Oh, okay. So I gotta go to the other side. I'll just fly up. Alright, let's see. Heading back over this direction. Just looking, see if there's any battles for the Ogre clan. Is it over here? It'd be crazy if some dude just chilling up here alone. Let's see. Is it like down here by the road? He's on the horn? Oh, he is on the horns? So he's up here? Sorry for hitting the mic. I bumped into it a couple times tonight. To the tip of the horn. That's crazy. He is up here? Or is there like another horn? Am I missing something? The other one. Why can't... Am I... Where am I not seeing this other one? I'm guessing it's on the other side of this mountain. I just can't see it from this angle. So I'll go this way. Is there another horn that I'm not seeing? Or is that a tail? Wait, no, that looks like it's a horn. Is it this thing? What? Or is it like down here more? Why is this so confusing to me? Hey Seven, welcome to the stream. Wait, is that it? I'm doing well. Just trying to find some of these ogre clan battles. Maybe I did it already? Would that make sense? Oh, here it is. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's try it. Finally found it. Yeah, I could do that while I'm doing this battle. Alright, so I won't Terra just yet. Let's see. Maybe this one was supposed to be the hardest one to find. Potentially. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention to my health. Oh my gosh, I'm so used to this button mashing because I always bring like, yeah, these shouldn't even be a challenge. But I forgot I brought weaker Pokemon, so I can have a challenge. You learned long ago to let Sass wander around until you find stuff. True. Holy smokes. Come on. It missed? Well, I do have Aqua Jet, right? So... Plus the speed got lowered. I probably outsped at that point. Right. Thanks again for tuning in to this stream, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great weekend. That's so funny. Okay. I guess I'll just go for Bug Buzz. Respectable. It'd be like that though. Oh, I forgot I had Synchronize as my ability, so you take that. How's it feel? How's the Final Fantasy 14 dungeons coming at it? I think for the most part, I think this will be the 3rd of 6 I need to fight, but again, I don't really recall. Dang. Here, I'm gonna go for a full restore real quick. There we go. Okay. Please don't parry me. I think it has a 30% chance, so that's a pretty good. Those are pretty good odds. Oh my gosh. At least I live that. Very nice. Dang it. Well, that's good. They're paired as well. It worked out. Right. Mouse hold. Sounds like a job for Spide Ops. Man, Spide Ops is so underwhelming. I love bug Pokemon, but I can't even figure out an excuse for this thing. Some Pokemon just aren't meant to be a thing. It's raising its stats, but if I'm not mistaken, Circle Throw is going to switch it out. So that'd be good. Look at that, Spide Ops actually putting on a show. Oh my gosh, it's Snorlax? Alright, your true test, Spide Ops. Do you have it in you? Oh my gosh. This might be the most OP strategy. Circle Throw Spide Ops. As this person is trying to set up. Get out of here. You're nothing without your stats. Curses. In comes the fam. Yeah, the shiny is cool. It's like purple or pink and purplish. That's a great shiny. It just otherwise, yeah. Alright, yo, good luck, Alfie. Good luck on your battle, Snipe. Appreciate the luck. Right, let's see. Spide Ops is just insane. The strategy off the charts. This should be studied. People will look back on this generation and be like, do you remember the Circle Throw Spide Ops strat? Insane. But it's not gonna work once the mouse hold dies. So. I mean, at least I get a knockout. That's right, take that family out. You have 4 arms for 4 family members. Alright, so I'm gonna keep it in, and this might actually just end up becoming a nightmare, because what am I actually gonna do here? Why am I letting this thing set up? Snorlax is actually kind of a threat. I might have to cheat here, just to end the battle faster. Is it leftovers? They do have items. Alright, you know what? I'm bringing in Darkrai. The gorgeous Darkrai. Got some ribbons in BDSP. This is one I caught in Pokemon Go, the Darkrai. Let's go. They usually bring Darkrai. I think they may bring Darkrai back again this year, but in Pokemon Go, they usually bring it during the Halloween event. Dang, I'm actually getting kind of wrecked by the Snorlax right now. I have leftovers on mine? I don't even remember putting leftovers on Darkrai. I am getting... This Snorlax is actually kind of scary. But would you expect less from our boy Snorlax? Here, I'm gonna see if I can even knock it out with a Terra Dark Pulse. Probably not. Dark Pulse... I mean... Snorlax has a lot of HP, and its best defense stat is special defense. So typically it's a special wall. So yeah, but the fact that it's setting up Curse to raise its attack and defense as well is kind of threatening. Yeah, it's not enough. I might be able to get a cheesy knockout here though with Fran. After everything we've been through. Oh, but honestly though, I might not even be able to knock out. I kind of want to try. If this doesn't knock out Snorlax, then this Pokemon is pathetic on so many levels. I mean, granted, I'm 5 levels weaker, and it has plus defense. What is it at? Let me look. +1 defense. Please don't miss. Come on. Alright, there we go. There we go, and very nice. Love to see it. Alright. Seems like that went well. Now this whole area, I'm assuming throughout the whole mountainside is where the trainer battles are. I don't know if I'll hunt them all right now. I just kind of started doing it. Wasn't really a goal for today's stream. Wait. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking when I saw that. Has anyone ever got a shiny version of one of these, like, what do they call them? Stagnant, or what do they call them? Stagnant encounters? That would be a pretty cool situation. Right. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's been a hot minute since I've done any live streams. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. And I'm doing my first live stream on TikTok. I'm working on trying to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. Because I think right now I have a trial for 14 days to be able to live stream. Since I'm under 1,000 followers at the moment. But, yeah. If you want to follow me on TikTok, if you're enjoying the vibes, that'd be awesome. And it could help me, you know, continue to just keep streaming. Because I already do stream on Twitch and YouTube. I didn't even realize I was able to stream on TikTok. Yeah, they can be. I'm pretty sure they can be, but it's once a day. Like, I think it's like once the day is set in stone, it's either shiny or it's not. So you have to, like, I think you have to time skip to be able to check, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it works. I've never done it myself, but I think I've seen people like, I've never seen someone actually get it. I'm sure there's clips of it on YouTube. I've never actually tried to Google it, now that I think about it. But I'm pretty sure I've seen, just like, in my peripheral when I'm like on YouTube and such, people doing live streams where they're soft resetting for that. But I don't know, maybe I'm not. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know how much truth there is to it. But I would assume that they could be shiny. Otherwise, that would just be like, why? Why shiny lock them, you know? You got a shiny Zangoose? That's a good one to get. So I'm just kind of traversing the mountain right now. Oh yeah, I did actually... Let's see. Bellhorn Gorge. So where's the water at? I did bring up some resources here. See where I need to fight some of these trainers. It shows me the roster of Pokemon, and I feel like that alone helps me remember if I've done the fight or not. Because the trainer name, I don't really pay attention to. Pokemon I can remember. The Infertile Pass. Let me see this real quick. That's you make a great point. Why did they shiny lock the legendaries? Yeah, you make a great point. Definitely can't deny that. That's why you haven't done any of the legendaries. Yeah, I haven't done them yet either. For a similar reason, because I did want to shiny hunt them. But I'm still going to catch them, and I'm planning on doing it sometime soon, just to be done with them and move on from that debacle. Because I can still kind of catch them with optimal IVs for PvP. But yeah, other than that, it's really underwhelming, isn't it? That you can't shiny hunt the legendary. It's unfortunate. But yes, just part of the logic. I feel like game developers have like, it's so, I don't understand the decisions that get made sometimes these days. It just feels like gaming has gone through a point of like, how much can we get away with? Like how much can we just not deliver the product at its top quality and still sell the product? Like that's what it feels like is happening as I get older. Things are now moving away from physical copies to digital downloads, so you don't even own the game anymore. It's just a very interesting time to be a gamer, or be into video games. It isn't the devs, it's usually the game producer. Yeah, I'm sure it's like some level of management that's maybe disconnected from the entire process and the fan base. You're getting them for the special ball decks, that makes sense. Makes complete sense. Yeah, so as of right now, I'm just kind of like, not shiny hunting particularly. I already got like 5 shinies on stream, which I'm not against doing more shiny hunting. There's just a lot of like odds and ends I haven't done yet. Like even getting the shiny Blitzel that you get from the one chairman or whatever he is. I started working on that quest line, and I'm actually not too far from even getting the Blitzel trade or whatever. Like I need to do that type of stuff, because that's a really cool Pokemon to get in this game. Free shiny, I mean it's not free shiny Pokemon, but essentially is a free shiny Pokemon. Not even digits. Right, so I have the image up of where to find the trainers, but I feel like I'm just like I'm looking at some of this, I'm like, is it right here that the guy would be? Swinibs. Wow, a TM I have not even got yet. That's actually kind of insane. Getting new items registered. I've put so much time in this game too. Does it show? Maybe I have to look on the Switch. Like, how do I see how much time I've put into this game? I forget, but it's actually kind of hilarious. Like, there's so much stuff I've never even bothered to pick up. I mean, Uproar isn't really a move I'm gonna be teaching to my Pokemon. You don't usually want to use like a move that puts you in like a rampage for a couple turns. At least competitively, that would be a nightmare. That's why you don't see Outrage usually getting play. Yeah, they want to make it. They want to make everything subscription based. It's so true. I mean, I can't like. I don't want to disclose. I'm not like. I work for a research company, like as my actual job, and we work with some pretty big companies that I don't really want to say here, but it is kind of interesting, I guess, working in this type of industry because it just changes how I view corporations, and I don't think for a good reason either. Like, I've never really had the most positive perception, but I'm also not, you know, I'm older now, you know, I'm not like this naive little punk rocker who's like, F America. I mean, I still kind of like that, but, you know, there's nuance to life. Life is not just good and bad, there's gray areas. Interesting enough, I saw Google actually lost this case recently. Like, was it like a day or so ago? I don't remember how. It was very recent. Apparently, they are in some like monopoly bust. Like, they're trying to bust up the monopoly that Google currently has on a lot of different markets. Like, being the browser that's defaulted on certain phones and such. Like, it's actually kind of interesting. And it makes me wonder, will that affect YouTube in any regard? Because, I mean, it's owned by Google. You don't have to say anything, but Xbox and EA have said it all. Yeah. I mean, just look at, like, Blizzard. Blizzard was the pinnacle of all gaming when I was growing up. At least it was, like, maybe not the pinnacle of all gaming, maybe, like, PC gaming. I just remember StarCraft cutscenes. That was like some of my first exposure to Blizzard when I was a kid. Going over to my sister's friend's house, and her older brother was playing StarCraft. I'm like, what is this? It's pretty grotesque, and even like the graphics at the time were just insane. Like, not even like just the cutscenes, but just like the gameplay was good. Like, it worked really well with the limitations of the processing and such. Xbox removed the disk drive away from its mid-generational console update. That and them already heading this way to keeping you from owning games. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like even Nintendo, like games companies are guilty of this. Like, they just want to resell you the same game over and over again. I mean, they do that already with like re-releasing like Game Boy game. I mean, technically, I don't know, like the cloud-based service system is cool and also just like not that great for a consumer. Because if you buy a game and then say later down the line they stop supporting that game and you have to be online to, like any game that you have to be online to play, if it ever loses its support, like what are you gonna do? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you just lose access to that game. Like, if there's no way players can make a private server and host the game, then it's just dead in the water. Then, like, what did you even spend money on? And I guess you could arguably say you spent money on the experience. But it's just, we lived in a time, I grew up in a time when, you know, you bought a game, there was no day one patch. If it was bad, it was just bad. And sometimes those games end up becoming like almost like a cult classic, like Lion King for the NES or Genesis. Like, such a cryptic game as a kid to even try to play and beat without the assistance of like outside materials. You lose the internet for a few days and you have nothing but cloud-based gaming only. Yeah, I mean, being connected to the internet all the time doesn't seem like the most consumer-friendly product in general. Honestly, I don't like particularly mind the current state of gaming, but it's more that there's already been a system that worked, and now it's more like, is it better this way? There's definitely elements of it that are better. Like, being able to have a day one patch or change anything is amazing and welcomed. But yeah, you know, even to that degree, it's like the game you own is still not the version of the game you're like getting, if that makes sense. Like, if you are required, if you got a clean system to, you know, play the same version of the game you have, unless you bought a version of the game that's released with all of the current patches in that version of the game you buy. Like, I think they do that with Scarlet and Violet with like DLC and such. Like, you can buy a version of the game that's a hard copy that has the DLC included. And it's just kind of interesting, because it's not like we're really at a point, like, it's like it has the potential to be bad, and some companies already are greedy and kind of like push the envelope too much. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's not really like that huge of an issue right now. But like I said, it's more just like, it's easy to live in the moment and not care about it. But like, for example, my original Pokemon Blue that I got as a kid, I ended up selling it to GameStop or something like one time over like 15 years ago or more. I don't remember, like when I was in high school. And you know, at the time I'm like, Pokemon Blue is not relevant anymore in regard of like transferring Pokemon up, because they already made Fire Red and Leaf Green. They made those versions of the game, and yeah, I didn't see like what's the point of owning it. But like, now that I'm older, and also my generation is the generation that feels extremely nostalgic. I feel like I think, you know, obviously I wish I had it, you know, but it is what it is, you know. I sold it, and I still have my red and yellow from back then, but I don't have my blue. Does it matter necessarily? Not really. But it's something that I'm just trying to give some perspective of, like, it's probably like, maybe we won't, I don't know. I'm sentimental about my purchases, I guess. So as I've gotten older, it's like I value my nostalgia, like the escapism element of like the things I've bought. But again, it's like, I'm not gonna hoard stuff either, you know. But ultimately, all I'm trying to say is, right now, like for example, my Pokemon Violet is download. Like, I'm using a digital copy of the game, and do I care right now? Not at all. But will I care 10 years from now when maybe my Switch doesn't work anymore, or transferring it to a different thing? Will I lose all, you know what I mean? Like, it's more about thinking about the longevity of the whole picture, as opposed to, you know, does it actually matter right now to me? And like, is it really going to be the end of the world if I lose access to the game, you know? Not really. But it is just like thinking about, like, it's kind of crazy how things have changed. You have other games you could play without internet. Yeah, that's true. It's true, but every game has to be able to be completed as... Yeah, exactly. That's like the point too I'm trying to make, Mr. Joe, about the day one patch reference is that like the games didn't have like the ability to day one patch, so they made sure their game was in the best state they could release it in when they would release a game. Like in the late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, I guess early 2000s is a little bit different considering that there were updates, just like PC games. Like you could download patches and such. I remember doing that. I played Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 11 online. Before World of Warcraft came out, that was the MMO I spent a lot of time playing. Which is kind of like a relic lost in time. I know I'm just kind of like running in circles here, but I'm just kind of chatting with everyone. I feel so lost. Like I'm trying to find some of these Ogre Clan people, but I just legitimately have like no clue where I'm going. Even when I'm looking at like the reference, it's like, oh wait, is that a person? Okay, no, I'm just seeing things. I might even just head out here soon because I ultimately, wow, another new TM. I ultimately just wanted to test streaming on TikTok while streaming on YouTube and Twitch. And it does look like it's working. Early access games, yeah, are like the biggest culprits at times. Not that all early access games, you know, are bad or even inherently bad. It's just that, you know, sometimes it's really just, I don't know, I've seen games never get completed, I guess. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, I just really wanted to test out if I could stream on TikTok, and I think that was a successful situation. So I think, since I'm kind of just like wandering at this point, and I could probably use a break, I'm gonna end the stream here, but if you're interested in catching more live streams, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Sassifrass. If you want to follow my YouTube channel, Daily Sassifrass, or if you're interested at all in Go Battle League content, I do have a PvP YouTube channel called just Sassifrass. You can search it on YouTube, it should pop up. Otherwise, follow me on TikTok, Sassifrass TV is my handle name on TikTok. I'm going to try to do some more TikTok live streams to test the waters to see if people enjoy it or not, if it's making any traction. Hit the follow button if you are following me or watching me on TikTok. It would really help my content out, and my goal is to try to reach 1,000 followers so I can try to do live streams past my trial period. So thanks again for tuning in today. It's been fun discussing video gaming and, you know, just Pokemon overall. So thanks for tuning in to the stream. And also, one last thing before I leave, check out my TikTok page if you want to check out some of my music I've been releasing. If you like ska, punk, reggae music, I'm releasing songs. I have a full album coming out in September. So far I have 5 tracks live. Search Rob Sassy Music or search my most recent song, Low Call on Maduros by Rob Sassy. I know you'll love it. Have a great rest of your weekend. I might come back tomorrow and stream. Glad things went well. Thanks again for tuning in and helping out on me gauging the stream. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone. And now I'm going to, real quick, put on some music while I... You know what? I might even... No, I won't do that right now. Maybe one of these days I'll play my music on stream. But thanks again for tuning in, and take care.